Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Just doing some final checks, making sure all the things are going where they should go. We'll be live very, very shortly. Grab a drink, park your bum, and let's play some EVERSPACE 2 for a couple of hours.
Ancient beings came forth from the stars. They brought fire to the Okar when our ancestors walked the sands and lifted them to the sky. Now we sail the stars. Servants, warriors, merchants, clerics, prideful masters of a domain-spanning world. There have been missteps. A vicious war settled with a flawed peace. Scarred voices call to restore our honor. Division in a unified people. The ancients hear our discord. They rise. Filled with wrath.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all tickety-boo. Oh, that is a trailer and a half. I love that trailer. I've watched that so many times. And I know what's coming. And it still gives me goosebumps. Oh, how are you all? Hope you're all tickety-boo. Anyway, I hope you've had a good week. Whatever you've been up to, whatever you've been doing. Yes, we only did a stream 7 days ago. Yes, it probably feels longer. But yeah, we're back on our regular schedule. This week, as such, is going to be a normal stream. And by normal stream, I say that we're going to be playing a lot more gameplay. The team are very, very hard at work trying to get more content ready for us to show. But we can't show anything this week, so we're holding off. So it's going to be a bit of a more regular stream. Me playing gameplay, probably dying. I know I've got to go into the rift, which I will fail. I almost guarantee it. But at the end, we'll have some little discussions about what's coming in the next stream in 2 weeks' time. You don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. But anyway, I digress. If you do have any questions, as always, throw them into the chat. We've got Lee back this week, back from his travels. He's going to be collating all those questions for us, and I'll be trying to answer them in probably about 30 minutes time or so. So about every half an hour, we'll be doing some little Q&A sessions. So if you've never been here before, if you're new to the streams, welcome. Do park your bum, grab a drink, watch some gameplay, ask some questions, and we'll see what we can answer in our build up to the launch of Wrath of the Ancients, which we're not going to tell you when just exactly yet. Just looking through the chat, yeah, voiceover in that video of June Hume, absolutely superb. We love him as a character. Easty, sorry if these have been asked before. It's more than welcome. I'll fire off with this one straight away anyway, just to get it out of the way. Any chance of equipping more than 2 legendaries? You already can. There are ways and means to get more than 2 legendaries on your ship. If you have a tier 4 ship, which is available quite late on in the game, you're able to put 3 legendaries onto that. However, with a certain catalyst, a peripheral catalyst, you are able to bypass that limit by 1. So the maximum that you can have is 4 legendaries. There we go. So we start off with an easy question. I know it's asked before. We never mind if you have these questions and they come around again. We're more than happy to actually answer them again, because not everybody was there the first time around, so repeatable questions are perfectly fine. So yeah, right, should we dive in, do some hard gameplay, loads of Q&A? We've got the community section coming back, top pick from RFG as well. They've been picking the best screenshots, which we're going to show later on as well. So let's get dived in. Oh look, I've only got 1 game save. It's almost like I cleared out my game saves before I loaded. You don't want to see my game save folder. It's a pig. There we go. Right. I think when we saved it last time, I was just about to go into a rift. So this might be interesting. Yeah, you're very right, Flory. So, oh yeah, I did save just beforehand. Look at that. It's almost like I planned it. So going back to home base, if you were here last week, then you will know that I did get pulled into the rift. So it's going to happen again. We'll see how we can do this. Let's see if we can survive at all. Because something's going to kick in when we get close by. I'm sure of it. Oh, look. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't want to go in.
What's happening?
Can we get away? Do you think we can get away? Nope. Oh, we're getting dragged in. Flip. In we go. Right. This is the tutorial rift anyway. For those of you not been in here. You don't have to complete it, although some very clever people do.
What's going on?
Clearly, you have meddled too much with the natural laws of physics, and the universe is taking its revenge.
Yeah, Hive.
Your experimentations with these abominable spatial bypasses have led you to your doom.
Let me to my doom.
Time to be helpful, Hive. I see we've got company.
Multiple craft approaching, seemingly hostile, but I detect no signs of organic life.
Okay, so that's not good. Drones?
Large, ancient energy pulses are emanating from each ship. They are piloted, but by what, I cannot determine.
There we go. So this is a tutorial rift. For those that have not got this far, don't worry. You do get thrown in it, but it is only a tutorial. Trying to deal with it as much as you can.
I would not discount that theory.
Yeah, I did try to get away at the start, but that failed miserably, didn't it?
Late-stage redeemers. Maybe they're already dead. Hold tight, Hive. We could be battling the undead here.
I will add that to the outrageous list of enemies you have accumulated.
So if we do die, it's not a problem. But let's see what we can do, shall we? Let's see how far we can get and how well we can survive. I don't expect to be very far because of the output that I am not being able to do. There we go. Give you a little blast. Go away, sniper drone. Yeah, I don't think my weapons are really strong enough, to be fair, to last in here. Keep that resolve up. So you can see that your resolve is constantly dropping and your progress is progressively going up. So what you don't want to do is lose all of your resolve. The mechanic is that the resolve is basically your ability to survive in this rift, in this section. And if your resolve drops, as with many things, if you don't have any resolve to do something, then you will get ejected out of this area. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to boost over here. Probably drop that. Hit the G key. Give it some beams on the electrostatic there. Build up the resolve a little bit. Oh, see, we're back up to 98%. Ooh, hello, you. Don't like you. You can go as well. Well, let's see if we can tag you. There we go. That was nice. Bit more progress. This has gone better than some of the ones I've done in testing, to be fair. Put some rockets in you. Rockets, yeah. There we go. You got an EMP. You're coming to hit me. Thank you very much. Yeah, progress was going quite well. Yes, okay, let's skip over here again. Static overload again. Result. Nice. There we go. Progress is going. Nice, 84. Still got high resolve, which is good. Shields are taking a little bit of a battering there, but I want to take down that retaliator. Nice. Where are you? Whoop, we put that rock there. Come here. Whoa. There you go. And you. That's not very nice. Hey. Every time I've done this testing, I've always failed on the first stage.
Fighting these things is creepy. I'd rather get out of here.
A portal has manifested in the vicinity. It could lead back to the DMZ.
It could.
It's my only option right now.
It is. Okay, so kind of a little bit of an explainer here. Obviously, we just talked about resolve. We talked about the progress. So your resolve is your ability to stay within a rift. That obviously starts to tick down because you have less and less resolve. It's kind of a bit of a mental battle, our rifts, in terms of your resolve to stay in them. Obviously, you want to progress it as far as you can. Now, when you get to the end of a stage, by basically getting the progress bar up to 100%, you are then given options. Now, in the tutorial, you're only given the one option. However, when you do a normal rift... I'd love that comment. I've just got to point that out. Gary going through into the second stage. Is this pre-recorded? They have little faith. They have little faith. But anyway, so when you get to this section after completing the end of the stage, you will possibly get 2, maybe 1, 2, 3 different options of a portal. Each of the portals will have a kind of good or bad point. Now you can see this is kind of a little bit bad for us because the enemies in this next rift stage are resistant to EMP. Now, obviously over there on the far side, you can see that I have a nice EMP. So that's going to be a bit of a problem for us because they're going to be resistant. They're not going to be affected for it. So if we get through it, I'll be very surprised because one of our main things is kind of in there. Now, if I had something to swap out for that, that would be a very cool time to swap it out. However, you are locked in, so you can't do that. There we go. Right, let's enter. Let's get dragged in. No escaping the portal. That's such a cool effect. I love that. Welcome everybody anyway along. Right, let's see if we can...
We're just in the next level of heck, aren't we, Hive?
Ooh, hello. That's not nice. Yeah, I'd have said. Ooh. That was not fun. Yeah, these are definitely going to be a bit tougher. Just everything has kind of been taken out here. And without the ability to EMP blast them, it's a bit problematic. He's trying to get away. Come back, Mr. Tormentor. I know some people hate the the Okar ships, the retaliators, protectors rather. Because they can be problematic. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to kill quick enough. I'm down to less than 50% resolve already. But I'm not too worried because it is only tutorial. So if I do get booted out, I'm fine with that. I'm glad that the decoy is doing some good. But yeah, my resolve is way too low. I'm not going to survive here at all. Exactly. Come on, die already. And I'm not really going to waste my consumables either. Even though you get them back, I don't really waste them. There we go. So you failed it because the resolve has dropped to 0. They are trying to blow me up now, which is not very nice. And then you get ripped out. The rift gets aborted and you're kind of back where you were. So that is a little taste of some of your endgame content.
Oh, man.
And it's difficult and it's meant to be, but that is just a basic one.
This is the first time this has happened. This is a new effect due to the rift of the ancients.
You tell them, Carla.
Rifts, not rips, you say.
Yes, Clico. Maybe the ancient rift is a way home.
Maybe.
I should investigate the spatial bypass disturbance more closely. Now I see a connection. I'll get it right with the bypass.
Cool.
This could be interesting. Well, keep me posted on this, but right now we've got some more pressing matters at hand.
Is that a death? Technically, no, because I didn't die. The rift got aborted. I didn't die. I didn't get blown up. I'm going to contest this one. I didn't die. I got ejected out of the rift. I got aborted. So no, you can't have that. I'm not allowing that one. I'm going to keep an eye on Lee. If he does change it, I'm going to change it back again. So there we go. That is your first little intro into the rifts. You don't have to do them. I know some people are like, oh, I don't like endgame content. That is just a taste of what they're like. And you, to a degree, you are meant to fail it. I did. That's I'm quite happy to accept that. But it is something that just gives you a taster of what's coming your way should you wish to.
Okay, so when did Maddox and Eduardo leave exactly?
Only a few hours ago. I'm sorry, Adam. I did try to stop them, but Maddox was so enraged. He was completely out of control.
It's not your fault, Delia. The man was watching his big plan unravel and probably couldn't stand it another moment. Kala, can you tell me the comet's current position?
Yeah.
It is flying through the Drake system.
Coalition-controlled area. My guess is that Maddox will try to blast mine the comet at the earliest opportunity. I'll need to head him off before he does any damage.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Nothing must happen to Eduardo.
Of course not, Kala. I'll be in touch. Keep comms open.
Excellent, excellent. I mean, we can put it up to the vote. I might still disagree with you, but if you think that me getting kicked out and aborted out of that rift counts as a death, then say death or not a death. It's entirely up to you. Should it be counted as a death? Should it not be counted as a death? Because we are keeping count. I still think it doesn't. Yeah, but I'll leave it up to you boys and girls to decide. Right, let's do a quick repair. Let's do a quick restock of our stuff. Frog straight in there with a +1. Definitely a +1. Tis the man. Yes, that's what you're going to need later on as well. And you say, we're on a, no death over on Twitch. So, we're kind of leveling this out now. Right, anything better that we've got? Ooh, okay. Yeah, energy DPS. See, I think I'm now gonna have to switch that out. Even though I do, do you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Crimson Sun. Do we go for that? Yeah. Enforcer, no. EMP missiles. Corrosion mines are just not doing it really, so I'm going to take them out. Secondary supplies. I could go corrosion missiles instead. Actually, no. We'll go with the EMP ones. It's always good to keep switching them around. We need to go somewhere to sell, and let's see. Let's see if we can find. So go to Drake. Let's head there. We're now trying to barter for actual votes now of Bearded Frog. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to go to Nefty's because I want to see if there's any new ships. I think it is about time we swap ships, to be fair. So I'm going to go there. We went there in the last stream, I think, as well, and we didn't have anything. But we'll go check it out. We'll go check. We'll go see. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, do throw them into the chat. If you've got anything that you want to know about the base game, Titans.
Stop it now. You don't understand what's at
Hello.
stake.
Come on. Come on. Adam, just jibber jabber away. And then, obviously, if there's anything about the upcoming content in terms of Wrath of the Ancients, we might be able to answer something along those lines. Or we may not, obviously, because it's still in development. We'll have to wait and see. Right, let's shifty. I think the way it's working out is it's not going to be a +1. It's definitely not going to be a +1. Oh, hello. I think something's gone wrong with Nefty's. That's definitely gone wrong as Nefty's. That's definitely gone wrong. There we go. There's Nefty's station. Woo! I need to have a little look at that. Right, let's look at the ship dealer. Let's see what we've got. Okay, see what we can afford. GPU is melting. Possibly is. Right, over the far side, when you look at the stock that's available at the ship dealer, pretty much anything that has a kind of red icon next to it, so the red credit sign, as you can see on this one on the Scout Tier 3 Plus, means you haven't got enough credits for it. Okay, so you're coming down here to a Striker. Currently, we are flying a Sentinel Tier 2 Plus. Tier 2 Plus, so a Tier 3 might be a slight step up. And it would only be a slight, so... But how far are we off that? So full price and trade it. So we're only 40,000 away from an interceptor. Yeah, okay. I think we should grind some more missions and then get a Tier 3 Plus, because we know that's going to be about the price. For rather than jumping to that, which we can afford, just grinding a few more credits to get a Tier 3 Plus. I think that might be a better idea. So let's see if we can go find some. Exactly. So as Lee's just pointing out there in the chat, for those of you who don't know as well, you're free to kind of buy and sell your craft for the same price. It doesn't cost you anything. So what I pay for like full price, say on that, for example, if I bought it for 155,000 credits, which is just above me here, as my finger disappears, that literally is what I would sell it back for. That's literally what it would sell back for. So you wouldn't lose anything. And it's something that we left in the game or changed in the game to try and encourage players to try their different ships. Because we did see from the statistics that a lot of people just played through with the Sentinel the majority of the way through. Now, if you remember last week, we did talk about our poll that we ran of the different ship classes. And just by a slight smidge, and we're talking about 0.5%, overall across Reddit, YouTube, and Discord, the medium class was the preferred class of ship by literally a small smidge. Then it was the heavies and then the lights. But we want people to try and pretty much go into all the different classes and try them out. One thing I do recommend is that if you get to the point, and it's usually at Nefty's very early in the story when you're offered one of the abilities to try a new ship, is pretty much have a game save. Save your game at that point and then try a ship. See how you feel with that ship after you've chosen one. If you don't like it, reload. Or just go back and sell it and try a different ship style. It's entirely up to you. There's ways that you can try these different methods out. So absolutely, it's there for you to enjoy. So I think I'm just going to hold on. while we're here, actually, that could be a good way to earn some credits. I know it's only like maybe 4,000, but for killing things and all that is, you know, quite a nice little thing. And also to build up the reputation. Let's have a look at our reputation, actually, renown. So we're up to there, and yeah, we still need a bit more renown, but that would give us a penumbra, nanoplating, and energy shield. We've got a bit of work still to do on those. So I think we'll try and pick up search and destroy. That's some. Ooh, see, that's got a nice renegade plate in there, which might be good, but it's obviously above. So I'm going to accept that one. Let's take that one. Search and destroy. It's a 21, so that should be good. I'm not going to do the acquisition of goods because literally that means going to find those and then bringing them back, which is fun. Destroy a base can be interesting, but it's power casings, liquor, hydro surge, see, lost cargo goes. Ooh, super gel. Actually, that could be quite handy. What do I need for Delia? Carla, I can put more stuff in there, but I can't do the echo cancellers yet. Okay, energy orbs. I'm going to hold off because I'm trying to get a better ship. So repel attackers. Okay, liquor. Good things to sell. Just having a little. Ooh, an equalizer. Let's grab that one. Let's go do some jobs around here, I think. Because it's actually quite good. Just to not only look at the reward, obviously for the renown is usually the same, but also the credits, but also the actual item reward. So like next to my head here, as I just lean out of the way, fusion core is very, very nice. So yeah, actually let's get that because I think multi-phase propellant might come in handy for us later on. So we'll get them. Anyway, let's leave Nefty's in its slightly odd state. Let's get that checked out. Right, let's look at our map then. So see where we've got these jobs. Oh, one's quite close there, which is the lost cargo. Let's go do that one first then. Let's earn some creds. Let's get there. So we've got the vote going. If you want me to have a death added to my numbers after being pulled and extracted out of that rift because I failed it, does it count as a death? Do let it be known in the chats, wherever you are, and then we'll decide at the end of it whether I do get a death or not.
This is where the cargo should be.
Yep, and we're getting shot at already. Wow. Very nice. Boom. Love it. Let's get rid of you. Don't like you. Thank you. Gone. You last time. Thank you. Right, let's clear things up a bit. There's only an outlaw drone all the way over there. And obviously we've got credits from that and the various other things. I should have sold stuff, shouldn't I? Which I didn't do. I could do. Cool. That's one container. This is where I don't find them and I'm searching around like a loon for ages. Is there another one then around here? What if there is? That was that one there. Just looking for the little... Whoops. The little glows. Oh, there it is. Found it. Everybody stop looking. Right, let's fly over here. If you're ever in doubt, we do kind of give little hints and clues as where things can be. Pretty much, if there's enemies around an area... or if there's any kind of lighting, that could be a very good clue that something is there. If you've got any questions, do fire them in. I haven't seen any as yet, so if you've got any, we'll answer them in a few minutes. If we don't, we'll just carry on. Right, where? Oh, there. Okay, right in front of me. That's always handy. Boop. And this one over here. Let's zip over here. Outlaw drones, get within range. Boink. Thank you. Loved it. Right, okay. So we've got some ore here as well. Thank you. That was splendiferous. And search area here. Is it in the hole? Oh, inside. Okay. Is it going to be in here? Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And... okay, I'm just gonna... well, let's just tickle outside, shall we? There is a container there. The Viper. Take his armor down. There we go.
Pulled through yet again.
Boink. Oh, cool. It was actually outside. Ooh, that was a sneaky one. That was a sneaky one. Because it was telling me the search area was inside when it was actually outside. Right, there we go. So we collected all that. Nice, nice. Right, there's a couple of questions that have come in. If you've got any more, fire them in now, because I'm just going to go jump away and do another mission, and then we'll answer what we've got. Oh, Lee's actually keeping count on how many questions are coming in from the various channels as well. It's getting all competitive now. It is getting competitive. Let me just see. Okay, I've still got some space. This is going to be funny. Love it, love it. Nothing like a little bit of competitiveness between the channels, is there? There's people who are going to start popping up on YouTube and popping up on Twitch and saying, "What are you doing?"
Okay, buckle up.
Right, let's take these on then. Okay, something's tagged me. Oh, okay, they're closer. Let's deal with these. Okay, you can go. It's the only thing with ghost cannons. They do rock and roll once they're powered, but I don't like the wind-up time. So you could probably stick something like a rapid catalyst on it. That might benefit. Right, just doing that. Then we're in range. Give it some volley with our legendary. Hey, Alex turned up. How you doing, Alec? Thanks for joining us. Madcap. Okay. There we go. There we go. Get rid of that. Madcaps were always my favourite. Not. Just because of the damage that they could do after. There we go. We eliminated the targets. Thank you, Alec, for turning up.
You're speaking to Nifty Station. Job's complete.
Okay. That's complete.
Signature's fine.
Signature's fine. Right, I'm just going to double check because... okay, I can claim the rewards.
Alright, that was fun.
See you later, Alec. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So go down here. So it'll be Renegade. This is the Renegade placing, which is quite nice. Okay, we need to go back there. We've got the repel.
Gotta go now.
Gotta go now. Ooh, hello, Alec. You nearly took me out there, dude. Nearly took me out there. Right, let's get these jobs done. And then we'll head back to Nefty's and see what credits we've got after everything's handed in. Yeah, our Crimson Sun is starting to struggle a little bit now. It is starting to struggle. I know Castiles was one we picked up fairly recently, but yeah, it is getting problematic. Wait, let's just have a quick look. That job's way over there, so we'll go grab that one.
Hey, Hive. What's your take on the current situation?
Time is moving forward, and the universe built around it will eventually cease to exist, obliterating all meaning to the blip of our existence.
No, I mean, what's our current situation right now?
Yes, it helps to be specific. We are moving through space. What we do next...
Kanuko over on YouTube. You love this game so much, and the first one too. Thanks for many hours of adrenaline and fun. Thank you for supporting us, to be fair. We do it because we like making games. We can only do that with the love and support of you boys and girls that enjoy playing our games. So thank you very much for sticking with us, enjoying the content that we create, and yeah, we've got more to come with Wrath of the Ancients. You're gonna love it. Yeah, Bearded Frog doesn't support me in anything that I do within the game, but it's all in fun. It's all in jest. Hopefully. Right, there we go.
We need help at once.
Yeah, you do. You do need help, and I'm here to provide it. Hopefully. Get rid of that drone. You can go as well. Thank you. Right. I think it's time for a bit of action. Oops, I've just failed it. I've just realised I'd made the boo-boo. So what we're going to do is a little bit of piracy. Sorry.
Well executed.
Yeah. Nobody saw this, did they? No, nobody saw this. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to mention to the authorities. Oh, you're immune, are you? You're sneaking. Didn't do it. Quick, look over there. Did you see that flying pig? Anyway, in my defense, because I activated my ult, it was a bit indiscriminate. And yeah, bit of collateral damage, I think, happened there. Okay, it looks like I just narrowly lost out and that we have to count the death in the rift as our overall total, which I think is... But, you know, you voted. I go with a vote. Now, the problem is I've collected up quite a bit of stuff. And I don't think I have room for it all. I got blueprint. Oh, well, that's nice. We've got pulse laser blueprint. Cool. Let's... Okay, don't need that, so we're just going to dismantle. Okay, is there anything else that we can just... Yeah. Let's just grab that. More stuff. As soon as I've collected all this stuff, I'm going to answer the questions that have come in. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Circuitry. I'm just picking out things that I just know I'm not going to use just to make room like these, because they're all lower level stuff. I mean, they are on my level, but it's not something I'm going to probably use. So we'll just grab all the...
have a new blueprint in your inventory.
We've got another one as well coming, Hive. What did we get? Mines.
Gonna give me that edge.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, there's a funny story from earlier in this playthrough, or one of my playthroughs. Another blueprint. Love it. Yeah, I got taken out by the freighters in one of the missions. Never mind. Right, tell you what, we're just going to stick this in a nice little place there while we're looking at the slightly glowy Sentinel in the loving background. Let's have a look at the chat that we have. Right, so Space is Awesome over on YouTube. When can we expect the dev interview? Will it be recorded or live? We have got more lined up. This is already in process. We've got a lot to get through. So when our next proper dev interview is going to be up for debate. However, in the next couple of streams, you might want to watch. That's all I'm going to say for the time being, but we'll have more details later on. Daz over on YouTube. Is 30 plus level planned, as in increase of the level cap? As far as I'm aware, that's not decided yet. As soon as I have confirmation, or Lee has confirmation, whoever has confirmation on that, then we will let you know. But I don't believe it's been decided as yet. Deceivian, welcome back. Good to see you again over on YouTube. Come on. Now, YouTube is providing all the questions here. Twitch, come on. Up your game. We need you to up the game. Up the game. Do we have an estimation for 1, when the expansion comes out, and 2, the price tag? All that we can say at the moment with regards to the release date is that it's still planned for late spring. Okay, that is the aim. That is the aim. That is where we're looking to release. Still many factors that affect release dates. Whenever we've had a release date for, say, Titans or even our free updates, you've always got to be very careful where things lie in terms of gaming and other releases. So we're still aiming for late spring. Obviously, there's still a lot of work to be done for the team as well, so we've got to give them as much time as possible to create their masterpiece. So we haven't got an exact date, but still late spring is going to be where we're aiming for. That is Northern Hemispherical spring, by the way. Before anybody asks. And 2, the price tag, that hasn't been decided yet. We're going to have to wait on that. As soon as we have release details, then the price will be in there as well. Das over on YouTube. Looks like we've got a lot coming in here on this one. What are all in NG plus mod support, 30 plus level, ultimate bundle with all DLC, more space chatter like freelancer planned? That's a hell of a lot of questions. Obviously we've answered about the 30 plus. We don't know if that's going to happen. New game plus, it's a difficult one to answer that, because it's something that we haven't planned as yet. Now, I say as yet because it's always something that comes up for discussion within the team. And we hear the players, we hear the suggestions. Anybody that's been around for quite a while knows that it's been suggested many, many times from the players. And we listen, we hear it. Whether it happens or not is an entirely different matter. We've got a lot of work still to do with Wrath of the Ancients. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But we can't promise it. We never do. If we are going to do something, then we will let you know. The same goes for mod support. It's one of those things that we've been asked since the early days of EVERSPACE 2. It's something that we would like to do, but can we do it is a totally different matter, because it takes a lot of work to provide proper mod support. Is it going to happen? Probably not, but we shall see. Okay, it's a very low priority thing, to be fair, but it is a lot of work. Ultimate bundle with all DLC. I'm not sure we have anything planned on that score at the moment. Maybe something for the very far future on that. More space chatter like freelancer. There will be more space chatter in the game with the new DLC. Yeah. Back to Deceivian on YouTube. Will the expansion contain extra ship customizations? I'd have to check on that. I don't actually know if we have anything planned for that. I'm not entirely sure. Now, obviously, you know that there is a new ship planned. If you don't know, you might want to watch some of our other videos, because we have slightly shown an image of it. But I don't know on the extra ship customizations whether we're bringing anything new to the game on that score. I think if you mean in terms of new colors, etc., then I'd have to double check on that. I'm not sure. Zrin over on YouTube. See, we had no questions and all of a sudden everybody's turned up and wanted to ask. Is something like fleet versus fleet combat on the cards for future random encounter combat, joining large-scale combat between Okar versus Okar Prime, for example? If we do have obviously some battle scenarios where you can face off fleets versus fleets, as in the big battles that do happen with the instances. However, we don't have anything specifically planned. I know this kind of a little bit of a tangent to your question, but people have asked, are we going to see capital ships? Are we going to see flyable cruisers, etc.? That's not obviously not what our game is based on. We're very much a single-seater size ships doing battle as you, the pilot, and the pilot only. You're not going to be steering capital ships. But I do hear you with regards the fleet versus fleet. But we do have certain battle instances already within the game. Smaragdwolf, how are you doing? That's a name and a half over on YouTube. For a far, far away DLC, I love this. Any further special ships a possibility? You gave us bioweaponry. Could bioships be the next stage? That's an interesting one. Now, as I alluded to in one of the previous questions, we have got a new ship coming with Wrath of the Ancients called the Wraith. You've seen the ship. We did show it, and it's also on our Discord as well. But we haven't got anything kind of planned new ship-wise for a far, far away DLC or anything like that. But yeah, the Wraith is a pretty cool ship. It is. It is. I've been flying it today, actually. So yeah, as specifically bioships, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll ask the team. I don't think we've got anything planned in terms of that, but I'll ask. We have a question from Twitch. I tell you what, you can have a round of applause. Well done, Twitch. Well done, Twitch, for asking the question. This one comes from Deshra. How are you doing, Deshra? Is it better to start a new save for the DLC or keep the current save? With the new expansion, Wrath of the Ancients, same as Titans, there is no need to restart a save. If you wish to, then you can. However, there is no need to. The majority of the main story continues after the end of the base game. Okay, so if you get to like the end, I'm not going to spoil it because some people haven't got there yet. We may get there with this save. Then obviously it's going to be a continuation from there. That is for the main story. However, just like Titans, where we have side missions, they usually open up around levels 15 to 17-ish, depending upon where you are actually up to. Similarly, with Wrath of the Ancients, you're going to have an opportunity to start some of the side missions earlier than after the base game has ended, essentially. So you may wish to, but it is not compulsory. Absolutely no need to start a new game. But some people will, just to get the full experience of everything. And that's entirely up to you, but you don't need to. It's not mandatory. There's no requirement. Smaragdwolf. Okay, we'll go with that. I'll try my saying it. Now, to be fair, I'm not German, so my German is very, very terrible. And luckily, I have a team over in Hamburg who are very, very good at speaking English, which makes my job so much easier. And I always say thank you to the team. John Tesh over on YouTube. Any update on the PS5 Pro support? I actually got asked this today on Reddit. I think it was Reddit. But the answer is currently, at the moment, no, there's no update. We still haven't been able to get hold of a PS5 Pro dev kit, which is essential for us to do any work to make any kind of enhancements for a PS5 Pro version of the game, essentially. So sadly, there's nothing to report on that one at this time, I'm afraid. We're still trying to get a hold of them, but I think everybody is trying to get a hold of them, and we're a little bit lower down the pecking order, should we say, but we'll try and get one eventually. Korosami Okusum, that's a name and a half as well, over on YouTube. Any chance to play as a villain? No, I think is the most basic answer. You are very much intertwined in the storyline of Adam, who is kind of a reluctant hero. He wasn't wanting to be, but obviously the way things have panned out, he's kind of become a hero essentially. Now, as I've just done, I've kind of been a little bit naughty, should I say, by killing some of these G&B freighters, only by accident. But as an out-and-out villain, then no, you can't. You can't do that, I'm afraid. Literally, you're kind of you're following the story of the good guy. Yeah. Accident. Yeah. It was just, collateral damage. It kind of went off in my hand. What am I supposed to do? There we go. What can I do? All the rockets missed their target. Absolutely. So I think that's all the questions. If you've got any more, we'll answer them again soon. But we're going to crack on with some more of this because I want to get my new ship. I want to get a new ship, see what they've got back at Nefty's. So let's just come out of there. We've done that one. Our inventory is definitely full. We've got lost cargo, and I've just got to go back to Nefty's. So let's just pick Nefty's back up there. There we go. Lost cargo. Let's see if we have enough credits when we get back. If not, we might need to do some more. Flory, you're not supposed to notice that I literally collected all the cargo that was just floating around. Somebody could crash into it, and that's very dangerous. So I had to pick it up. I was doing a bit of litter picking in the DMZ. Okay.
Moves, the slower time passes, right?
That would be a crude summarization of time dilation while nearing light speed. Yes.
And we have Michael, the top man, the big cheese himself. If you don't know, Michael is the CEO of Rockfish Games, and he's here to watch as everything unravels. Good evening, Michael. How are you?
I just need it explained in layman's terms on occasion.
Layman astrophysics will not get you anywhere, quite literally. We have more pressing matters right now, so please focus on your current objective, pilot.
There we go. Right, let's get back to Nefty's. Let's get things ticked off. See if we've got enough money to buy a new ship. Yeah, I still need to sort this out, don't I? That is not looking good. I need to see what's going on there. Because Nefty's keeps disappearing. Right, let's just do a restock of that. Yep, thank you.
Listen, I want my payment.
Signature is fine.
There we go. Okay, let's just go to the shop then. Let's sell some of this stuff. Okay, so we'll sell that. We'll keep them. I'm going to dismantle that. I don't want the scattergun. Nope. Yeah, confirm. Okay, we're earning a bit of cash here. That's good. Now, with obviously these items, again, just as a little example for anybody that's fairly new to the game, you have a basic supply and demand system within the game. It's not dynamic. It doesn't alter over time. However, you can see here that because we're at Nefty's, they do require mining equipment. You can see that if I sell this item here, I get a decent price of it for it. So obviously, I've got 20 of them, sell for 71 credits, so I get 1,420. If I was to go to maybe the Drake system with various other items, it might not be sell as well. But, yes, Lee, I'm definitely scrubbing all the IDs off these things. They were just trash. Salvage, I think it's called. Salvage, yeah. There we go. So anyway, always be looking like, and you can see for this, the nanofibers, they're just not going to sell as well. They're not going to get as much money, but another system, and this is the lower end of normal demand. Yeah. Is that any good? I'd lose too much on there, so let's just sell that. That any good? Ooh, that's a lot more armor than that. Okay. That is a 19, though. Nope. Okay. Sell that. Cargo unit. Not really. We'll keep hold of that. We'll get rid of that. Let's just see. How are we doing there? 235,000. Get rid of sticky turret. Okay, they're 15. We'll get rid of them. Corrosion missiles we'll keep. Plating can go. Peacemaker can go. I'll keep hold of... no, we'll get rid of them. Right, so we've got 237,000 credits. Oh, see, I can get a 3. See, everything's changed. I've been away for a little bit too long and everything's changed. There's a striker there, but it's only a 3. And I've just got enough for 3+. There. Okay. We might have to go on a little travel then and see where else we can go. Let's see where else would be a good choice. We go through Ceto. We can go into... Okay. The HR. We could go to Prescott, couldn't we? And we could see what's there. Go to Prescott might be good. Okay. I think that might be good. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I need to sort this out. Let's get off Nesties. Boom. Everybody's kind of dissing my absolute issue with the freighters, and Bearded Froggy just says several freighter captains did not make it home to their families today, but there was a surprising amount of cargo sold at Nefty's plane station today. Yeah. Don't know what you mean. Cool. Let's go. Whee. This put us quite a distance away, didn't it? Blimey. What we're going to do is just going to take these out. Get out of here, you nasty outlaws. Get out of here. I need to use a bomber. Nice. Just making it safe for everybody. Let's move on. If you have any questions, please keep throwing them into the chats. Lee will collate them and then we'll answer them in a little while. Again, it's a bit of a more normal stream, this one. We haven't got much to show, if at all anything, but we are going to talk about the next stream at the end. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that, because we've got some information coming that's rather splendiferous for the next stream. Right, let's set our way to Nefty's. No, not Nefty's. Prescott, I meant. That's a very good question. People have obviously in the chat's been asking about various merchandise, etc. Merchandise can be difficult to kind of create, procure, and then sell. Obviously, we've got t-shirts available over on our IGN store, our friends over there. But Lee was just kind of asking, I'm going to throw it out for everyone so there's plenty of time to answer it. What kind of a plush would you like to see? So what character from our game would you like to see as a plushie, if you could? I think there's going to be a definite favorite here and there. Right. Okay. Can we make this spatial bypass yet? I don't know if I've got enough things for it. Whoop, hello.
So this is one of the places Kala marked.
Because this is very handy if I
Should be able
can.
to establish a spatial bypass here.
You are determined to risk your particles being rearranged for this alien technology?
You're just sore you didn't come up with it yourself.
I have other priorities in case you fail to notice. Keeping you alive, for one.
And that's rewarding enough for you. Kala, are you there?
Nama? Yes, Kliko, I am here.
She's
I'm at
there.
the first location. So what happens now?
Use the cube with the right components to create a rip in space.
Ripped in space, yeah, so you keep saying. Okay, so I need all these components? Some seem very particular.
I'll give you a list of the appropriate components. They are a little different here than in my homeworld, but they should serve their purpose.
I see, okay.
This is actually quite handy because I do actually have just enough of the dark energy.
Seems like I need all the parts to make this work. Let's see what we got.
Cool. Right. So we can construct it. So
It's done.
there we go.
Kala, are you there? I established the first spatial bypass. The first rip.
Yes, Kliko. I've seen the energy surge near you.
Cool.
You can use any rip to get back here.
So I
Nice.
should be able to fast travel between here and the home base now. I need to establish more points if I want to get around quickly.
Indeed.
Yes, Kliko. You can build more. I'll give you a few more places that fit.
Cool.
It doesn't work everywhere.
Got it. Let's try this out now, shall we?
No. You risk being translocated to your grave.
It was a hypothetical question, Hive. I really don't need your opinion.
This technology goes against all science. I thoroughly disapprove of it.
I thoroughly disapprove of it. Right, let's just go to the freelancer hangar over here then, and we'll see if they've got anything for sale there, because I think we're just slightly behind on the money still. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ship dealer. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm literally. I need another 13,000. So that's a 250 for the trade in. That's 245 for the Osprey for the Striker. So it's either an Interceptor or the Striker. I do. Okay. Okay, we still need to do a little bit more then. We need to do a little bit more. Try and do some more jobs, I think. I'm intent on getting a new ship. I'm gonna get a new ship. We've been playing the Sentinel for too long. Let's go to Kato Palace. Let's see if we can do some more jobs for Mr. Kato. He's not a dubious fellow at all, is he? Okay, so jobs. Hitman taking out somebody there. Destroy the base. Ramen delivery. That is a cheap and easy way to earn some money, as long as you don't completely crash. So I'm just going to do that one for the time being. Right.
Might be smarter to take this slowly and not worry about the
That's the
credits
race
so
gate.
much.
Don't want that. It is there. I just saw the race gate underneath it. Whoops. Check out the ramen. Right, let's take control. Let's get these done. Earn some credits. Earn some wonderful bits of stuff. Oh, hello. Drop off locations over there. Wow. I was going in the totally wrong direction there, wasn't I? Whee, wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
Mr. Carter's casino.
There we go. Let's just, so we've got 28 seconds. Just hold up. Coming slowly, coming slowly. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Eee, there we go. Marvelous. Next. Right, down. This one was down below. Oops, drop off location. Hello, that way. Hit the brakes. There we go. There we go. Number two. Number two. Oh. I'm not saying that's the shortest trip I've ever made, but I think that's the shortest trip I've ever made. You can tell why it's only like 20 seconds or whatever it was. That was ridiculous. Love it. Short drop off.
That was good.
I like it.
Marianne, the job is done.
I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Roslin.
I'm glad to hear that. Right, so claim that. So we get reactive armor. And 4,500 credits. And that one... Did I not hand that in? Oh no, I can. That's cool. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right. Let's get to Palace. Let's just see if we've got enough. If not, I'll do another job or two. 42,000. It might completely wipe me out, so we shall see. That's the G&B office. I don't want that one. I want the freelancer hang it. There. That wasn't the one I wanted to go to. Do we have enough? Do we have enough? Ship dealer. No. Okay, we've got the... So that's 245. Okay. Yeah, we still need a few more. We still need a few more. Okay. Let's go do some more jobs. Absolutely just dropping off totally legitimate goods for Mr. Cato. He's a fine, upstanding citizen of the DMZ. Nothing dubious about him whatsoever. Space is awesome. Wait a second. How is he able to steer the drone so gracefully? It's like flying a drone with no inertia dampers when I do it. Yes, it is. It is difficult, and people do sometimes struggle with them. I think what you've got to remember is that they do not fly the same as a ship. At all. They are very much wibbly wobbly, inertia dampeners, so treat them like you are flying a ship without inertia dampeners, so you have to kind of slow up and not make too dramatic movements. If you do, it's kind of can be game over. Let's do this one. I think it's another ramen delivery, and that one there. Oh yeah, can we do that one? Oh, can I? Yeah, I've got to go do it one at a time.
Maybe I should just take it slow and not worry about the time limit.
Hey, we're going back to the same service terminal. Nice. Actually, I need about 3,000. Yeah. There we go. So you got to remember, he's literally flying without inertia dampeners, so you've always got to fight against it. So if he's just, you can see I'm not touching the controls and he's doing whatever he likes. So you've just got to be very careful. And always nudge it back in the opposite direction to give yourself opposite thrust. Just slow and steady. I'm not touching the controls apart from just a little bit of aim, and then I'm hitting the S key just to slow myself up.
That was good.
Yeah, I did a little bit of practice with that bomber with the no inertia dampeners around scrap race. But you can see this one's a bit more difficult because you're kind of descending very, very quickly. But you've just got to be careful. And then back off. And then, yep, as long as you stay there.
Delivery completed.
Boink. And then down again. Let's see where this one takes us. So you can see we're seriously... When you're going down, you kind of have quite a bit of speed. But you just got to be so careful. It's a lot of practice. If I try and fly a ship with inertia dampers off, I'm not brilliant at it.
I've completed the job.
You can always be counted on, Mr. Roslin.
Cool.
Credits are in your account.
Credits are in my account. Let's have the reward. So we should... In fact, I want to do one more job. The reason I want to do one more job is that Mr. Cato can give me some more money, and I'll just have enough if I want to get the 250,000 trade in. Let's just dock that. That's going to be an interesting one. It's a level 24. Let's do that one. It's a level 24, but it doesn't really matter. The times might be just a little bit close for us. That's all.
If I lose one, that job will fail.
If I lose one, the job will fail. That's why it's a difficult, eh? Pressure. I've got some pressure this time. Bit of pressure. I feel like I'm now getting dissed by Lee. Hey, I'm just earning credits. I'm just earning credits. I need money. I need money. Right, where is it? Right, okay. So we've got... We're heading down. We're heading down. Time's not too bad, 45 seconds. So just take it steady. Just take it easy. We don't want to fail. I'm putting kind of pressure on myself now.
On to the next task.
Where is it? It's down below. Let's head down. Meow. This one's a fair distance because it's like a minute away. As soon as we get the money, we're going to choose the ship and then we'll answer them some more questions. So if you've got them, do fire them in. We want to know what you're asking, and then we can tell you possibly, maybe, the answer to it. This is the same place. Nothing dubious about being around here, is there? Nothing at all. There we go. In we go. Oop. And last one. Looks like it's just underneath here. Oh, there it's down. Right at the bottom. Ding ding. I love how I almost hear a bicycle bell at that same section. Ding 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 ding. And as we start to slow down, we use a bit of vertical thrust. There we go. In we go. We might have enough credits now. We might have enough credits. Unloading. Oop. There we go. Look at that. Winner, winner.
I did that thing for you guys.
Credits have been transferred to you.
Nice. Let's grab that. Claim rewards. 252,000. Nice. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ship dealer, what we got? Ooh, so we've got the Interceptor and the Striker. So I'm going to go for the 3+ ship only because I'm going to completely blast through all my money, so I'm going to be a bit struggled. But also, it's a good opportunity to change to the slightly higher tier ship. Now, quickly, if you want me to buy the Striker, then put Striker into chat. If you want me to buy the Interceptor, put Interceptor into the chat. And we'll do it really quickly. If we get more of one, then obviously I'll buy that one. And we shall see how we go. In the meantime, I'm going to answer the questions. Arkunin, we're not buying the bomber. Spawned over on Twitch wants to know, small question about the DLC coming soon. With 4 new systems and planets to explore and puzzles to discover, will we get some points to add on ship systems along with existent base game and Titans DLC? I believe that you're talking about the mainframe components. Now, as far as I'm aware, there won't be any more mainframe components. As far as I'm aware. If that does change, I will let you know, but I'm not aware of whether it will change at all. Yes, we will look at the passives. So the passives... Oh, I'm in the way. How rude. This one can, for the Striker, is can grab and throw drones. Activating quantum tether instantly repairs 50% armor and 60% reduced self-damage. And then on the Interceptor, the passives are collecting an energy orb grants +1% increased crit, hit chance for up to 6 seconds, up to 20%. When entering a location, gain 20% increased boost and fire rate for 60 seconds. And while weapon overdrive is active, gain 100% increased energy orb collection range. So there we go. There we go. So lots of strikers. One Interceptor, another Striker, another Striker. Okay. Flory says he loves the Interceptor, but he wants to see me fly something else. Okay. I think it's going to be the Striker then, isn't it? From that little quick little pull there. Yeah, I do agree on the Striker. The passives aren't the best in the world, to be fair. I think they could have been better. But yeah, grabbing and throwing. But it's going to be something different. If I decide that I'm not getting on with the Striker, there is always the opportunity because our value of the ship does not diminish. So I can always go Let's get rid of that. Let's swap it for something else. I might find another striker with better passives. Bidderfrog, can I buy the passive from Terrain? That's a very good question, actually. Probably not if I can't afford it. Ship dealers. Now, if I buy that, the problem is the 15,000 credits. I wouldn't then have enough. That is a bit of a problem. So that would mean I can't buy the ship, but I can in the future. So that would be something that I could probably do. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to switch to the striker. We're going to purchase. We are going to buy and sell. Bush, bish, bash, bosh. Done. So the Sentinel's gone. Yeah. More ramen. More ramen deliveries. But yeah, we'll definitely work.
Myself. This is what it's all about.
Cool, cool. I like it.
I should hope that this acquisition had more purpose than mere gratification.
Hey, Hive, you know, less dissing of the ship. Let's have a look at the... obviously, we've got another device that I can possibly put into there. Interesting. So we are rocking currently teleporter, EMP, corrosion. I've never been a fan of magnetic repulsor. It doesn't always play to my style. And I think this is what a lot of people you kind of need to look at is how you play the game. Are you one of these people that likes to get up close and personal? Do you like to use a certain device? And you'll only know this by trying them and playing through the content. But if you don't, then don't worry. You can always swap it out for something else. Quantum Entangler. Any damage done to the user will also be applied to the target. So what we're going to do. I'm going to put that in and then we're going to upgrade because we've got the points. We've got the upgrade points. That's, yeah, so actually do one on there. Do these. Right, for the corrosion, because now we've mastered it, we can change the mode. And we can leave it at default as well if you wish, but I'm not going to do that. So that's afflicts target with corrosion, dealing shield piercing damage for 11 seconds. So we can either increase that by 80% and reduce it, resets the cooldown if the target is destroyed during the effect, or caustic trauma instantly deals all the remaining damage if the target takes collision damage. Now that would actually go quite hand in hand with bashing into things and sending things on their merry way, but I think we're going to go Searing Demise for that one. Then the Quantum Entangler, any damage done to the user will also be applied to the target. Now we can have Symmetry, which is the target is also damaged by hull repairs done to the user. Okay. Covariance, reflected damage done to the target itself is increased by 30%. Any superposition ignores damage to armor and shield, but split hull damage 50-50 between the user and the target. I may go covariance. Covariance, that's an interesting word, isn't it? Reflected damage to the target itself is increased by 30%. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think that'll do some damage. How about a little bit of a tweak? So that's the original. That's the Kickstarter skin. Yeah, the custom. Yeah, okay. That's one choice. That's obviously similar to what we were already flying. Not too shabby, is it? That's not too shabby. Let's do a little edit on there. Let's do random modules that we've got. Okay, we haven't got many. The wing types aren't changing, but that's looking quite aggressive, isn't it? That's looking quite good. Paint job. Let's do some random colours. Now, Lee, this is for Lee. Actually, I'm going to get Lee to do this. I want him to choose a number between 1 and 10, and then we're going to hit the random colours button just to see what it comes out with, and then we're going to fly around wearing those colours. So for Lee, number 6. Okay, so we're going to hit random colours 6 times. So we'll just see how god awful this turns out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're a bit Kermit the Frog with a nosebleed there, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, never mind. It was all going so well. Let's put a decal on it. Let's put a decal on it, shall we? We'll go for the rockfish one, shall we? Yeah, let's have rockfish on there, on the wings. There we go. Always have the rockfish. Should we go for? Oh, yeah, well, we'll have that on there. Well, let's have a look at the text. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. People are like, yeah, I'm not liking the look of that. I'm not either, but hey, we chose. Right, we don't do the emissive lights. The engine colours we're going to change them to green, though. We've got to go green for them, haven't we? We've got green and orange, and then, yeah. I think that'll do. I think that'll do for them. So we've got the green tint on the canopy. Is the window tint green? Well, we'll go. We're going to go all green. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Because this is a part of the sport pack as well. Let's have a look. We'll do some. Oh, they look cool. We'll go with them. And the boosters. Let's have a little bit of sparkle, shall we? Flames. Ah, we'll have that. We'll have the bubbles. We'll have the rings of Nerea. There we go. It is an awful looking ship. Blame Lee for that one. Oh dear. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. So anyway, look at that. There's a stinger turned up now. There's a stinger. There we go. And obviously we've got a gunship as well turned up. So obviously these have rotated in the time that we've been here. So we've got a stinger and that. But we are going to stick with the wonderful ship that is. We've got another primary that we can throw in. It's a shame I actually don't have another primary. So yeah, let's get rid of those rockets for the time being. Powerful corrosion mines. I think they're going to be probably more useful than those up to the time being. I'm going to swap that out, even though it's part of the autonomous set, because it's the same, but that one's just a slightly bit better. Stick them there. Sell that. So that's firepower. It's an increase in firepower. That's an increase in structure. Increased secondary weapon damage. Ooh, I'm actually decided whether to swap that just because of the increase in range or not, because I'm losing firepower. I'm actually going to keep the slightly weaker one only because of the firepower. Right, we'll go. We made the decision. Right, let's tootle on then. We need to go to there, don't we? We need to get on our way. Ooh. Kermit with a nosebleed, here we come. There we go. Lee's got the blame for that awful ship. I mean, it looks okay in the shadow. Just, you know, whoop, hello. There we go. Out of the shadow. Oof, that didn't go so well. There we go. Let's crack on anyway. If you've got some more questions, please throw them in. We'll keep answering them as they come along. And avert your eyes at the ship that I'm flying. Let's go. Let's crack on. Yeah. All of a sudden, if the viewership numbers dip massively, we know what to blame, and it's the ship colour.
I have no current reading on the mining freighter belonging to Maddox.
Could be they're transmitting the wormhole already.
There we go. Just having a little look through here for resources. Mining with the flak. Gotta love it. It's therapeutic. Definitely therapeutic. Galliano gets over there. Let's sure. Hang on. Have I gone all the way around this rock? I need to go all the way around this rock. Let's go get this scrap metal. Oops, hello. Ooh, hello. Okay, okay. Hear a little ping ping sound. What's going on here then? Where's that? Hidden container. There it is. What we got? Oh, I've got my synchro pulse. Nice. Okay, we might need to put that in actually. There. Just going to swap that to that there. 961. So it does do that. Okay, that's good. I picked up another primary, which is handy. Hang on, I think I've actually come at this on the wrong side. Let's just give myself some distance. It's over there. I'm like, where am I supposed to be going? Yeah, okay. Teleporter drone and everything's having a little fight. Wait, where did you just disappear to? Oh, I think the turret took him out. Good. There we go. Oh yes, let's just check out these freebies. Let's give us some freebies. I always want some freebies. Power cord. Okay, we don't need a power cord just yet. Let's open the door, shall we? Hopefully, maybe.
I can't seem to access here. It's closed off.
The wormhole isn't open to you right now.
That's just
suggest
rude.
you turn around and go somewhere else.
What do you mean? Your coalition? I thought you guys operated this wormhole neutrally.
Yeah, well, sometimes there are exceptions, and you, at this moment, are just that. The exception.
I get it. Maddox has already been through here and paid you to stall me. Am I right?
That's a beautiful ship.
Maybe you is, maybe you isn't. Either way, you ain't getting through this gate without going through me.
Oh,
look, I'd rather keep the peace with the coalition, so I'll just find my own way around you.
You can try.
You could try. That's just rude, isn't it? Okay.
Where there's a will, there's a way. I can surely open this gate with some imagination.
Maybe. Maybe a vent there. And there's a vent there. I wonder, is there anything lying around that I could possibly use? Maybe. Power cord there. Ooh, hello, let's not get another power cord there. See, let's just see where these power cords fit. That'd be wanted there. Thank you. Doink. Just back up a little bit.
Perhaps I can get something through these vents and force it open?
Maybe. You might be right there, Adam. I just want these things first, thank you. Because, you know, it might be something good, or it might be something terrible. We've got a beam laser. Mines, mines. And completed Drake Passage, too. Very nice.
May I advise exploring elsewhere? There is really nothing more here to discover.
Ah.
Okay.
Aye, just no fun. Okay. Shall we plop something into the hole? Oh, yeah. Let's open the vent. Whoop. Oink.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh,
I'm
nothing.
taking matters into my own hands. Stay out of my way. I think I'm on the right track. Let's try the other vents.
Oh, loving the decoys. Loving the decoys. Hello, turret. Very nice. Did that actually grab? It did. And it got stuck. Not very good. Whee! Right, let's pop you into there. Get out of the way before we get hit. Wow, that did hit us, didn't it?
That did the trick. Need to restore armor.
You do. Well hit there. It's just rude. Oop. Okay, I really need to not be here. Nanobot fix. Yeah. The turrets are kind of ripping me a new one at the moment. Oh, shields regen. Hit them up so I can easily get access to this. Wow. My energy is not doing too well at the moment. Wow, that defense turret is ripping me.
Way unfair.
Yeah. Let's just wait for that. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah. My booster's been damaged. Flip. That's not good. Right, let's see. Can we craft a new booster? I'm going to craft a new booster. Okay, we're going to equip that one. Okay. So, obviously that one was just unfortunately taking a bit of a beating, but I need one back quick. So never forget, boosters or crafting can get you out of a bit of a sticky situation, especially if it's damaged and you aren't going to repair it until maybe you get back to dock somewhere. But yeah, I needed a booster there because I was a bit of a sitting duck, which isn't fun. Oh, hello, vent. Open up, open up. Stay out, stay out. Come on, stay out. Don't do that. Wow. They were eating me alive, though. Absolutely eating me alive. Okay. Thank you. That was a tough little bit there. That was a tough little one.
Okay, so you jimmied the gate. Very impressive. But there's no way you're getting past me.
Not looking too healthy there, am I?
Does the Coalition even know what you're up to here? I bet they wouldn't react well to you controlling access for your own personal gain.
Well, then I had better make sure that you don't report that back to them.
Oh, wow. Such
Did
a
Maddox
douche.
really pay you enough to put your life on the line?
Hey, I gotta make ends meet. I need the creds.
You made a bad career move, buddy. You had one task, to keep this transit point operational, and you got cocky with the slightest bit of authority.
How about a taste of Horag firepower to shut that big mouth of yours?
Oh, it's mute. Okay. This could be fun.
deal with.
Right, I just want to put them into there. And my sensor's gone as well. Wow, he has seriously hit me hard, hasn't he? He's really duffed me up a little bit here. Yeah, my DPS in kinetic is a bit poor.
This. Oh, wow, this is retro. You've got to be kidding.
I warned you.
I'm glad that my kind of booster is working, because that would be an awkward one.
Guy. And I generally like Korak, but you are in way over your head. This needs to end now.
I don't know you, so I'm not doing you any favors. You don't pass.
I'm friends with Alec. You know Alec?
Sure, everyone knows Alec. I'll tell him next time I see him that those were your last words.
Aware that he actually hits me quite hard there. Now scurrying off again. Okay, let's see if we can survive into here.
Adam, do you read me?
Eduardo, where are you?
We have progressed into the Drake system, but it appears as if we were detected. I have linked you our coordinates. Please be prompt.
The connection was interrupted.
They're obviously in danger. I better resolve the situation here quickly. So whatever deal you had with them is off now, okay?
I'm supposed to believe that? Look, I ain't too sure about any of this, but...
Oops, hello. What doesn't help is I don't have any secondaries at the moment. I literally used them all the last time. Ooh, not really kick in the face. Oh, ye of little faith.
All right, I'll let you through. But hey, just in case someone asks you, not a word to the Coalition about my little side operation here.
That change of heart just saved your life, but your delays may have cost others theirs. Maddox, stop whatever you're doing. Don't
Let's just grab all this stuff.
to the comet.
The comet? You're more concerned about that cursed thing than my ass getting shot off? Typical. Jeebus. I wish I'd never set eyes on you, Adam. You messed this all up for me.
Maddox, what do you like? What do you like? Cool. Anything else that we'd like to collect while we're here? No, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna make like a tree and leaf into the Galliano Gate. If you've got any questions, get them in, because we're going to be switching over to our community section soonish, because we've got a few things to go through. We've got some wonderful screenshots, and we've got the RFG dev team top pick, which is always nice.
Let's make a beeline for Maddox. I hope we're not too late.
Right, let's polish a fighter there. Let's whoop, hello. Let's get out of here. Let's move. One of my favorite tracks of the audio from Gera. Right, let's move. Let's get on. We might just find out that the reason why not many people like Maddox.
Adam, you treacherous Sam Scrooge. Working for GMB this whole time, were you? How could I have let myself fall for this?
Maddox, wait. No, you misunderstand.
The elite squad has already docked with the freighter and
Uh-oh.
boarded it.
Eduardo must still be on there, but the comms are blocked.
Wait, I just saw you with those elites boarding the freighter. How are you out here at the same time?
Maddox, it's not what you think. Follow my signature to safety.
There's a special place in hell for you, Adam. I'll be there waiting.
Oops.
I don't believe it. They killed him. Well, look who it is. Late to the party as usual. There he is, boys. My impersonator. Why don't you take your time in exacting your revenge? And destroy that freighter once you're done. I need to deliver Mr. Blakemore some good news.
Oh, terrible.
We got this, boss. Oh, do we have a bone to pick with you?
He's elite squad.
Your clone counterpart has departed the area.
Yeah, I got that much, Hive. Eduardo could still be alive on the freighter. Let's take
Problem I'm
care
going to
of
have
these jerks and
here
get on board.
is that I've got no secondaries, and I need to put some secondaries in if I can. Yeah, they can go in. That's going to be on the cooldown. It's going to be on the cooldown as well. But hey ho. Let's keep my distance for a little while these come off cooldown.
Taking you apart is going to be so much fun.
That's just rude.
This probably won't turn out like you hope.
Yeah, it's starting to slowly close in. What's the distance on that? It doesn't help my sensor's still broken either. 2,000, 1,600 and 1,500, so okay. Let's try and pick them off at range.
Idiots the last time we met.
Hey, you didn't need my help with that.
I'd never say that when you're outnumbered. Never good.
Handle this easy.
Ooh, that was close. Let's just craft something then. Right, can we craft it? Yes, we can. Can we craft it? Yes, we can. Okay, that's on a little cooldown. Actually, what I want to do is just survive a little bit. Right, we've got 1 second cooldown. There we go. Did it actually repair it? Yes, it did. Cool. Gives us a bit more structure, a bit more firepower. Good. I'm surprised if I make it through this, but hey ho, let's just see. Oh, I'm definitely not believing. The thing I'm going to believe is I'm going to die. One down. So we can get some corrosion on them. See what we're going to do is we're going to craft some more if we can. Remember, always handy that we can pause. Always handy. I don't have any super gel. That's annoying. So we'll go with the weakest that we can.
Come on, die already.
Nothing like a little bit of bloodlust to stir the spirit.
I didn't think I was going to make that. I did not think I was going to make that at all.
I'll need to watch my step.
Wow. Right, let's collect all this stuff first. I think I'm allowed to collect all this stuff. I think it's all worth it. I managed to do that. Just right at the end there, having that ultimate just pop up was handy. Oof. Cool. Right. Collecting more stuff. Come on board. Thank you. Do. Right. There we go. Oh wow. That was tough. That was tough. Right. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna switch over. We've got screenshots to go through, and then I'm going to talk about what is coming next your way in 2 weeks' time. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Back in a boat. Back in a boat. La 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 la. Don't forget to follow us on all these different social places. Absolutely spiffingly. On the Discord, on the TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere else. You know where to go. You know you want to. You want to join us there, don't you? You want to be part of it. If you've got more questions, then we can always follow up on there as well. Just making sure everything is tickety-boo as it should be. Just getting some things ready. If you got any more questions, don't forget to put them in the chat and we can get those answered. And we can have those all finished up for you while we look at some screenshots. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just get that there. Let's just bring those up. Get rid of that. Excellent. Right. Fabulous. Here we are. There we go. Sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but oh yes, very good question there from Lee over in the chat. We've got many questions at the moment, so if you do want to ask them, then do fire them in now because we want to hear from you. But what do you think we're going to be showing in the next stream? Have a little think. Have a little think. Right. While you're doing that, while you're doing some thunking, it's always good. It's always good. But we're back with our community screenshots. You boys and girls always bring your A game, and we like to show these off to everybody and anybody because we think you're wonderful at it. I really do. You do some wonderful shots, and this first shot, which is a wonderful one, is from Steam, and it's from one of our users over there called Ryder. I very, very much like this because as soon as I saw it, I thought of Battlestar Galactica. That's all that I could think of was Battlestar Galactica, and I think you can see the kind of reference there. I think there's a nice bit of reference there. It's a nice looking ship. Okay, maybe in Battlestar Galactica they might have had more normal munitions rather than lasers, but I still think it's a wonderful ship nonetheless. And fair play to Ryder. He was one of the choices for this week. Next up is, if I find the right one, there we go. This one is from a new user who hasn't given us any screenshots before, but I grabbed this one from Steam. And this one's Catherine957, which I think is a hell of a name. And I think they've done a wonderful shot of one of the bases here. Wonderful skyline, wonderful coloration as well. And it's not an angle that we see very often with a ship that's either just taking off over here in the near side of us from here. A wonderful shot, and one of the less popular ones from within the team. But I still think it's a great shot. Bearded Froggy, I wasn't seeing the BSG reference. I think when you look at the Viper with the long cone nose, it's very good. Oh, now he's thinking he's won the DMZ lottery. If you're reading any of the DMZ news down there, then yes, you might have won the DMZ lottery. There's some good numbers in there. But yeah, this great shot is from Catherine957 over on Steam. Next up is a very bright one. You've got to love the rear of that gunship. And this is from Sedboy over on Steam as well. I do like this. A very plain, very simple shot with obviously the very bright star behind it. I think you need sunglasses on because, you know, burning my retinas away there. And it's definitely a nice coloration. Very simple. You don't need to have complex screenshots. It's relatively popular with the team. Wasn't the best. Obviously, we'll come to those at the end. But still, a very nice shot. good, simple coloration. And one of my favorite ships, which you know is the gunship. So fair play to said boy there from Steam. So that was the first, all 3 from Steam. Next up was a regular poster on Steam and on our Discord. Kelly Hasue. Wonderful screenshot. And I liked this one. I really did. I thought this was going to pull higher with the team. I did think it was going to pull a little bit higher. And the reason I like it is that if you've been here before, I do like people who use very good depth of field. Now you can see in the background, just quite close to me over here, the explosion that's happened. And obviously this Redeemer ship is heading off. And it's just a bit different. I really, really like it. And there's the focus on the central cockpit of the ship. Very, very nice. Fair play to her. She does some wonderful screenshots and puts them all onto the Discord and on the Steam. So if you see them posted in various places, then now you know why. We also do dig out some wonderful screenshots over on our new page over on Blue Sky. So if you're not on there as a social media platform, we are building our followers on there. Is that Gary dying in the background? I very like that, Frog. No, because technically I haven't died tonight. 2 very close calls. 1 extraction from a rift, but you know, hey, apparently we're counting that as a death. But c'est la vie, c'est la vie. But this one is from Unai over on Blue Sky. Quite apt. Blue planet, blue sky. One of their first shots that they've kind of shown. We picked it up because it's nice to see players putting content across the internet, wherever it is. If you've got our bead little eye on it, then we will see. We will see it. We will see it. So, yeah, very good from Unai over on Blue Sky. So, we're into the top 5 now. And these are all voted from the team as well. I just give them the choices. And then they make their decision over the previous week. And again, this one is back with Kelly again from Discord. This one I thought was very, very well done. You can see they're getting chased down by the Redeemers. Lots of explosions happening in the background. And everything is converging on their ship. There's a lot of anger and angst. And you can see from the trails that it's actually not their ship. It's one of the G&B Elite ships that's twisting its way through there. So there's a little bit of a battle of wills going on there. But I think it's very, very cool that they've got so much going on with the explosions in the background, which is almost like, that's not important now. We're chasing down this character. Bearded Frog, I hope we get premium Michael Selects again someday if Michael ever finds time. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Just obviously for the next coming months, should we say, we've got a lot building towards the Wrath of the Ancients. So there's going to be a lot to show on there. We might be able to squeeze some in there. You know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But another wonderful shot here, obviously from Kelly, and that was number 5. Number 5. So in 4th place, a new one, a very kind of wide-angled shot from just over the shoulder of a ship with good use of depth of field, looking down on Vesna. A very nice shot, and this one's from Olegos MDH over on Steam. I think it's a great shot. The distance and the vista that is in the background on Vesna. And then they almost put it like you sat on the shoulder of a giant there looking down into this wonderful little area that is Vesna. Great shot, very panoramic and well worthy of 4th place. That's a very good idea. Perhaps we'll do a Wrath of the Ancients Premium Select segment post-launch. That would be good. So, Michael, if you're still with us, if you're still watching, I think Lee's just lined you up for some extra work. But we'll gladly have Michael on to talk about his selects after we bring you Wrath of the Ancients. In 3rd place, this is one from Steam again, called from Jet Thread. Again, quite popular, very blue, very loving the whole area around home base. I think the coloration really suits this. There's a little bit of the orange in the background, obviously with the planets in the distance, but it's a very cool and cold Michael's like, what? Yeah, we're lining up work for you, just in case you weren't busy enough. But that was third place for Jet Thread over on Steam. Now, in second place, this wonderful shot of a bomber sweeping through the sky, space, with the nice green thrusters and the slight coloration of the yellow trim, the cybernetics kicking off there. And this is Joniku over on Steam. So this got second place. Second place. Very nice screenshot. Good contrast as well. And I think they've just put it perfect, almost perfect, where we have the cockpit of the ship and the sun just peeking through. Very good. Very well lined up. Very difficult to do. And I do applaud everybody that does this. It can take quite a while to do. So this was second place. Okay, so this week's winner is a fantastic shot, and it was an overwhelming winner as well. And you'll have seen this person's work before. And I'm sure I don't even need to tell you who it is. But I will do anyway. And this was posted over on the Discord. And this was the Chemical Bro. They do some fantastic screenshots and very much a benchmark of what can be achieved if you really do think about basically what the game can give you in terms of screenshot creation. Kind of words fail us how often that they can produce this kind of work. Doctor Who, how you doing there, Doctor Who? You an absolute epic shot, definitely an epic shot, and well worthy of the title of winning for this week of the RFG top pick. And it was indeed a top pick. Fair play again to Chemical Bro. We're keeping these all. We're keeping the tally on those. I think you're very much right there, Michael. An excellent shot and some nice nod to our previous work, maybe. I think so. Definitely. I do think it's a really nice shot. Even with the livery that they've got on the ship as well, you can see they've got the circular livery. Absolutely splendid. Now, I'm just going to run through quickly everything that we have in terms of sales. Just in case you've got a friend or you're interested yourself in terms of what to maybe buy a friend or something along those lines. But one thing that everybody can do, if you don't already, is give us a wish list on your preferred format. We do like to see those numbers go up. The more wish lists, the better. So if you haven't already, please do wish list us over on Steam. It helps us immensely get a lot of visibility, eyes on us, and pushes us through the noise, which is always very difficult. We're not a massive studio. We don't have the big budgets. We're fighting against some of the big boys and girls. Yeah. You can buy a friend, just give them the game as well. Buy a friend, get one free. I'm sure it can. But yeah. So on Xbox, if you are an Xbox player, currently we have 60% off the base game for Everspace 2. Now that's a nice discount. So if you've got some friends who play on console, then do think, hey, you fancy a game of Everspace 2? And tell them about it. Shout it from the rooftops, because we want to have more people come and enjoy the fun. If you're a PC player, over on GOG until the 10th of March, for Xbox, by the way, and also on Good Old Games until the 10th of March. Everspace 2 on PC is 65% off. The Supporters Pack is 20% off. Titans DLC is also 20% off. And if you want the Digital Deluxe Bundle, that's 50% off. Nice little bargain there. If you're a connoisseur of artwork, a bit like what is here from the Chemical Bro, the Art of Everspace 2 digital offering is 35% off. And then if you are a connoisseur of the music as well, from Gero and Lucas, etc., the official Everspace 2 soundtrack is 35% off. And if you've never tried it, but you think you might, Everspace 1 is 95% off on Good Old Games. Now that is an absolute bargain. I don't know what that works out at. It's probably about £1 English. What more? Hours of fun for £1 English. And also, if you want the Encounters DLC, then that's 85% off. So probably for a couple of quid, hours of fun. What more could you ask for? And if you maybe don't want it on GOG, you don't want it on Xbox, we've also got it for sale over on Fanatical until the 17th of March. So if you do miss the GOG deal, then you can get it over on Fanatical. Same numbers, same price, same discount across the board there. Yeah, 65%, 20% off, etc., etc. Now, we're already over time. Who says I don't give you value for money? Now, did we have any guesses for what we are going to be talking about next week? Not next week, the next stream rather. So in 2 weeks' time. Let's see if we can scroll back, see if anybody nailed it. Okay. Showing off some EVERSPACE 2 stuff. I like that, Frog. I like that. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to be going. Indeed, we are. So, in 2 weeks' time, we've got a bit of a special stream. Now, you know that with the new DLC, the new expansion, we have a new ship coming your way in the name of the Wraith. We're going to give you the first glimpse. And we're going to be talking about that ship during the stream. And there's a little bonus on top of that. I've managed to twist his arm. We're going to have Jan, our quality assurance manager, back with us to talk about the ship as well. He's a demon when it comes to playing this. He really is a demon. So we're going to bring him on as well. We're going to talk about it. We're going to show you it as well. Talk about all the different aspects, all the different stuff that's going to be coming with it. And I think you're going to be quite liking it. So don't forget, 2 weeks' time, you need to be here for the stream. Let's talk about the Wraith ship, shall we? But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. Yeah. Yes, we're not spoiling it. Okay. We're definitely not spoiling it. We can't do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So no story spoilers, but we're going to be showing you some live gameplay. See how it plays, and let's talk about it. So if you've got your question, bring them for the next stream. 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time. Okay. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I hope you enjoy yours too. Thank you to Lee, Michael, Casper, and you boys and girls that have been in. You are the reason we do this. We make games because you play them and you like what we do, and we're very, very thankful for it. But I'm going to see you in 2 weeks. I'm also going to see you on the Discord, on the Reddit, wherever, social media. Thank you very much as always. I'm Gary, your community manager. Thanks for sticking with us. Should we look at the environments again? I think we should look at the environments. See you in 2 weeks. Bye for now.